Hello, my name is Alice and I like to design things and get creative. So, in today's video, I'm actually going to do a challenge, which I'm not sure, it probably already exists, but I feel like it's a pretty cool idea. Credit to whoever made this, unless I've made it, I don't really know. But this is the blind design challenge. So the idea is to draw from memory. So I have 6 logos. We'll see if I get through them all. It might end up being a really boring and long video, so I'll probably chop some out. But these are just brands that came to mind. Let me know if you like this kind of video. Subscribe if you aren't already. And yeah, let's go. So the first brand, favourite of mine, is Primark. So my idea is I'm going to pick the colour scheme and I'm going to try and match this logo as closely to the actual logo as possible. And then once I've done it, I'll Google it and then we'll see. So Primark colour, I feel like it's like a bluey greeny colour. So straight up, let's try and find that. So I feel like it's like a tealy blue shade. So maybe that's a bit green. Maybe that seems okay. And now I've been thinking about this because I wrote these names down last night. I'm pretty sure that Primark's old logo, unless I've just imagined this, used to be uppercase first letter and then lowercase. And then I think they've changed it to all uppercase. I'm just trying to picture like the sign. It's not very often that you walk into Primark and look at the logo, you're looking at the clothes, you know? So I was literally in there like last week and I can't remember. So I'm going to go with what my gut thinks, and that is, I'm pretty sure it's all capital letters. So let's go capital letters. And I think it's quite straight, rigid fonts. I might need to go into Adobe Fonts and download some. But for now, I'll see if there's any that sort of call my name. Why does that one Arial? Why do I feel like it used to be that? It's a very basic font, isn't it? That could be interesting. So the Avenir Next, this is like one of my favourite fonts. I use this all the time. I feel like this could be it. Or close to it. So as you can see, there's loads of different versions of this. And I'm like, that looks far too chunky. I'm thinking that, regular. Yeah, regular, because the light looks too hard to read. Let's put that in the colour. Is that colour? Maybe make it a little bit darker, just a touch. Okay, I'm alright with that. So that, to me, seems like it could be pretty accurate. I'm actually going to change the tracking. Let's go with 100. What's your problem, dude? Say hello to everyone. This is Gus. Gus likes to make himself known. He's going to stand on my keyboard now. He's very vocal. Bless him. Are you going to sit under the computer? I don't know if you can see, but this is Gus's tail. He's sat under my laptop. All right, let's just ignore that the cat wants to get involved. And he stood on my laptop. There we go. So, Gus. I feel like it's somewhere in between. The tracking is either 200 or 100. Does this matter? Probably not. So let's just go middle of that, 150. Okay, I'm happy with that. Let's have a quick look and see if I got that right. So, Primark. Ooh, I think I'm pretty close. Okay, it's definitely more blue. You can see that straight away. Scale that down. I mean, that's pretty accurate. It's definitely more blue. And I was saying that, wasn't I? I was like, I'm sure it's like a bluey green. It's not a bluey green. It's pretty much just blue. The tracking could probably get that like at 200. Do you reckon that would make a difference? Yeah, tracking's pretty much at 200. The font, not far off. The only thing I can really notice, obviously it's slightly different, but this K is very different. Other than that, pretty impressed with myself. Not gonna lie. That was a good start, wasn't it? Next one I wrote down was Google, and I've just realised I've been on Google, so I literally sort of just saw that logo 2 seconds ago. However, I didn't really pay attention. I think, actually I'm pretty sure it's all regular, lowercase sort of vibes, capital letter at the beginning. Let's set the tracking back to 0. And let's try and find a font. I'm not going to do the colours verse this time because I feel like I'm going to just shoot myself in the foot. Okay, these aren't the vibe. No. So it's definitely sans serif, so it doesn't have any accents on it. See, it's going to be, obviously Google will have paid for their own font. It won't be, surely it's not like a generic font, but I'm going to try and find one that's near. I need to go on Adobe Fonts, but I know I've got Google open. Ooh, I'm trying not to look at it. Okay, Adobe Fonts. I saw a little inkling of it covering my screen up. No cheating here. We want clean. We want sans serif. I'm going to type Google into here. It has one of these weird G's on it, doesn't it? Maybe that's a good one. I'm just going to open a few and then we'll figure it out. I swear it used to have a squiggly G. But I'm going to look for things. I feel like either they still have, that's definitely got a name, the squiggly G, or they've recently changed it. But my gut tells me to go with the squiggly one, not the professional word. I wouldn't have a clue what the professional word for that is. See, this just doesn't look right, that G. I'm going to go for a squiggly one. Feel free to correct me if you know the technical term, if there is one. I actually studied type at uni, but it just didn't go in my brain at all. So, not the kind of thing I remember. See, this looks like a similar weight. This one's calling to me. Here he is. Devil Child. So I've narrowed it down. I've got Quasimodo, great name, and Agenda. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to activate them all and we'll have a look. Quasimodo, let's have a quick... Oh, this has like different G's. Maybe it's got them, like a choice of them. Really? Maybe I'm not quite as confident in that. What was the other one? Agenda. It's not bang on, like neither of them are. Okay, I like the shapes of the G's and the O's in that one, so I'm going to go for that one. Now, for the tracking, I'm going to lower the tracking very slightly. And now I'm going to just copy it out just in case I change my mind, but I'm going to expand it. So, create outlines, ungroup, and now wish me luck, so I'm going to choose some colours. So, let's do swatches. So 1, 2, 3. So I think there's 5 colours. One of them repeats. Colour number 1. Pretty sure they have a green. Definitely have a yellow. I'm saying this like I know. I don't. Red. I'm definitely going to be changing the shades of these, but... See, that's too dark, but I feel like this is too light. Blue. I'm definitely going to change the shades, but I'm just going to try and figure this out. This is hard. Okay. I feel like orange, but then would they have orange and yellow? See, the blue feels like it could be right. No, then that one repeats. This is sort of calling to me. Is it right? Definitely not. I mean, we'll find out. I don't think that's far off. I feel like if you saw that, you'd be like, something's not right, but I mean, I can go with it. Let's go to edit colours, recolor artwork, and I am just gonna switch the colours round with this. I don't think orange is in it. Maybe that. Okay, I'm gonna go with that. Pretty sure it's not right, but I'm gonna do it. Okay, let's go and find the logo. Oh, there's only 4 colours. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's why. There definitely isn't an orange. That's like a yellowy... Can I copy this image? They've changed the G. I mean, that's a very poor attempt. This one's the right colour. The L is the right colour. But everything's... all my colours are really dull and depressing. And they've completely changed the G. I want to know whether... Have they changed the G? Old Google logo. I want to see if they've changed it. Am I losing my mind? No, I'm not losing my mind. So obviously this is an updated one, but one of the old school ones, still the same colours, but has a squiggly G. Okay, I feel a bit better now. So, poor attempt, but could have been worse. That's my conclusion of that one. Okay, next one. Next one I have written down. Very random, sort of makes sense considering Gus has been making an appearance. It's Pets at Home. I now find myself there quite a lot because obviously we have Gus. I feel like the Pets at Home logo is in a square. Pretty sure it's green, so green square, white text. I'm not sure if it's like a rectangle, so like all the words are in a line, or if they're stacked. I feel like this is going to be the worst out of the lot, but we'll see. Pets at home. I'm going to draw a box. My instinct is to do a rounded box. This is so weird. Again, it's one of those things that you just know and recognise, but you don't really look at it. Like, it's just sort of there. So let's get a green colour. I'm pretty happy with that colour. That was a fluke. Literally the first one I clicked. And let's make the text white. No, I feel like it's definitely in a square. However, not quite sure on the placement. Ooh. See, I could have been really sneaky about this video and like looked yesterday and had a bit of an inkling. Honestly, I didn't want to do that to myself, and mainly I was quite intrigued to see like how I remembered things. What's that? Gotham bold. That's calling to me. Maybe it's all like left aligned. To be honest, I don't really have any more ideas for this one. So should we just Google it? Pets at home logo. Look how it's in a square. I knew it was in a square. Let's copy this in. It's all in lowercase, which I really didn't think it was. I don't know why, but it's nowhere near as like the colour green. Obviously theirs is bolder and brighter. It looks like I seem to pick the plain, boring colours. To be fair, right at the beginning of this, I was like, has this got a capital letter or is it lowercase? Turns out it's lowercase. Hang on, let me like revert back. The font, I am not far off. I think the font itself, pretty accurate. So if I literally put these in lowercase, especially the pets word, that's pretty accurate, the font. So I'll take that, small victories. Next one, we've got Etsy, which will be interesting because I go on Etsy quite a lot. I have the app on my phone. I shop on there all the time. In theory, should know. Pretty sure, again, it's in a square. Trusting my instinct. And I'm pretty sure it's a rounded square. Either that or that's just how I remember the app on my phone because that's where I shop. Then it's literally just obviously the word Etsy, all lowercase in white. And I think it's a sans serif font, so no like twiddly bits, but I think it's sort of rounded. Like that looks like Etsy's had a rebrand currently. So let's have a look if we can find some like rounded edges. Fonts might need to go into Adobe Fonts again. Let's go to Adobe Fonts. So we want rounded, sans serif. This one looks interesting. So I've gone with Filson Pro and Rooney Sans. I don't like that one. This speaks to me a little bit more. It's a little bit more like flowing. I'm going to go with that one because it looks less rigid. Suddenly got a bit of the fear that it's not a lowercase e, but we're just going to try it. Etsy logo. What? Oh my god, I am literally completely wrong. Let me just look at the app logo. Have I lost my mind? Okay, completely wrong. Firstly, it's serif. Secondly, it does have the capital E. You know what? That's because I started off really cocky at the beginning. I was like, I know what this is. Pretty sure it's this. And it wasn't. Let's just compare them. So obviously it got the orange. Didn't get the shade of orange. Nowhere near. This is like neon bright orange. This looks like EasyJet's logo. Let me get the EasyJet logo. Yeah. What? How did I do that? What is wrong with my brain? Look at that. Literally EasyJet. Well, I was all full of it. I go on Etsy a lot. It's on my phone. I shop there all the time. Clearly I'm not taking anything in. Clearly I'm just mindlessly clicking things. Oh dear. Okay, the final one is one I'm quietly confident about, and that is Cricket. So, the Cricket logo, 100% is green. Also, pretty sure that it has little antennas on the C. Is the C capital letter? I'm not sure. And I feel like it could be sort of like Avenir Next font again. My favourite font. Let's go Avenir. Let's change the tracking. So take the tracking back to normal. I feel like the Cricket logo is pretty basic. Maybe -10 tracking. In terms of green, I'm going to go with that. That literally feels right. So when Cricket hasn't got like its full name, it has like the C with the antennas. I'm thinking like Shrek antennas, but I don't know if that's right. Like this. Can we get this to do a cap on the end? Just like a circle. Do you know what? I'm going to say it, I'm pretty confident about this one. And I actually don't really use my Cricut that often, but there's something about that logo. It's simple, but I really like it, so I guess I've sort of taken that on board, I guess. I'm saying this like I've seen the result. I haven't. I'm going to shut up because I'm going to just mess it up again. I feel like it's something like that. Okay, I'm going to go for it. So, Cricut logo. I mean, okay, the antennas aren't just straight. Let's copy this in. I'm pretty impressed with myself for that one. Apart from the weird antennas, so it's definitely not a Shrek antenna. They're curved. I hadn't really registered that they're curved, which is interesting. The C is uppercase. Why do I have an issue with this? Why can I never decide? But if you uppercase the C that I chose, I am not angry at it, apart from the stupid antennas. I mean, they have little dots on the end. I am happy with that. It does have a little TM on it. Okay, I can deal with that. So, all in all, let's zoom out. Let's have a look at what I did in this video. Let's go right back to the beginning. Primark, which actually I think was the most successful one. First one we did, Primark. Top one is the one I did. Bottom of the one is the actual one. I'm happy with that. That's definitely the best one. Arguably the easiest one because I go there a lot and it's very well known. But then again, Google is, so what's that excuse? Then there's Google. I had an inkling of the colours repeating, but there weren't as many colours as I thought, and they've changed the G. They probably changed that G years ago as well, and I didn't realise, but at least I knew where the capital letters were and where the lowercase letters were. I'm going to take that. Then Pets at Home. This was a lazy attempt, really, wasn't it? Like, I didn't even try and lay it out. I didn't, like, the green almost there just needs to be a bit vibrant, so I got the colours right, but obviously the layout, not really. The font, however, good. Again, the capitalisation of the letters, not good. But, could have been worse. Etsy, awful. Why did I bother? I went in with so much confidence. Turns out I didn't have a clue. Literally couldn't be any different. There's a capital E. The font is serif. The colour. I've basically, as I said, made the EasyJet logo. And then finally, Cricut, which actually I'm really impressed with. So I basically started strong and finished strong in the middle, bit up and down. But I'll take it. I actually really enjoyed filming this video. Let me know if you enjoyed watching it. I'd love to do this again. Maybe you guys can submit some logos, brand names on Instagram and we'll try it again. So let me know in the comments if you did enjoy it. Give me some brand ideas and I'll see you next time for another one. Bye.